Hey, welcome to another video from the Outdoor Analyst. Today, I've got a super fun one for you. This is going to be my top 5 favorite folders of the year. And this is basically, the rules are, I picked them up in 2022, at least I think I did anyway. And they're just my favorite knives. But are they the best? Not sure. Are they the most efficient and financially secure? I don't know, but I love them. So I'm going to start with number 5, and that is going to be the Spyderco Stovepipe. This thing was I want to say it was a shock when it came out. Everybody thought, wow, that's expensive. Wow, that's cool. Wow, that's unergonomic. And wow, that's probably just, too many sharp edges. Honestly, I think it's pretty small, and I don't think people expected it to be as small as it is. I have extra large size hands roughly. I think it's perfect. I get a really good grip. And I like EDC in this thing around. I think if it was any bigger, it wouldn't be that fun in the pocket. And that's why I'm a big fan of this. It is not worth the MSRP in my mind. I think it was like $600 MSRP. My gosh, I picked this up for like a third of that. Or, well, a third of what it was going for. Way less. Either way, absolutely love this knife, and I've had a blast with it. It's number 5 on my list, and honestly, I think you should get one if you think it, suits your fancy. This 20CV is one heck of an awesome slicer. Great for boxes, packages, and you know what? It just reminds me of the Mandalorian. It just has Mandalorian written all over it to me. The Mudhorn, I don't know, just love it. Number 5, Spyderco Stovepipe. Number 4, probably the best EDC knife I've ever had. I'm just going to say it smokes the Benchmade bug out in every way. This is the TRM Atom. It is so light and so thin for the weight. It's just incredible. It's huge. This is a huge knife and super slicey. Oh my gosh, 20 CV, super thin and slicey. This knife is fan-freaking-tastic. Oh my gosh. Righty, lefty, and it's very quiet. I love how quiet it is. It's kind of like I'm gonna call my Christmas folder now because it's so green, but it's just so good. You can open it up, not freak people out with how just chill, how chill it is. Either way, that might be the best EDC knife of all time. Deep carry pocket clip is really good. It just disappears in the pocket, and it's a big knife. Number 3, a smaller EDC knife, probably the best EDC knife possibly possible, and that is the Tactile Rockwall, or Tactile Turn Rockwall, same company. This thing is tiny, and it scared me at first with how small it is. I was worried. I just wouldn't like it. Oh my goodness, little liner lock. It's titanium. It has a fantastic deep carry pocket clip, anodizing, and it is in CPM Magna Cut. This is a great EDC knife. It is probably one of the most carryable EDC knives of all time, and it has one heck of a detent. I don't like flicky knives. I like the slow roll. But this is such a good detent, and it pops out so easily and so well, and yet it's never gonna come out. I mean, it's kind of tight. It's a tight detent, but it's easy to pop. Man, I love it. Ergonomics are great. Very small, but for a small knife, ooh, goodness. You gotta love it. Gotta love doing stuff on camera. It's just so good. These two, in reality, are the 2 best EDC knives that I know of, and I got them in 2022, and my life's kind of changed. Now, for 1 and 2 on the positions, they're both interchangeable. It's really hard to do with my first and second knives because I love them both almost equally. I'm just gonna say it. I thought this was my number 1 knife of the year. It's now number 2, but it's probably the best knife of the year. The Demco 20.5, the smaller, thinner, in titanium and CPM 3V. Most ambidextrous knife, toughest locking mechanism, super ergonomic, super fidgety, crazy smooth rollout. This should be the best knife of the year. It just should be. Everybody should have one of these. I have like 3 of the Garivery ones, and they are at every place that matters. Car, garage. If I'm going to use a knife, I just keep one of those around. And this is my EDC. It's the most used knife of the year, without a doubt. It's so good. So good. This is also made in Taiwan, which is kind of shocking. Most expensive, I think, well, I guess technically that I've actually paid for, a non-American made knife. This is probably the best knife out there. Way better than the Demco 20. The 20 is way too big. I have one. It's just way too big for a great knife. This is a great knife, and it's a great EDC. Is it the best clip? No, but it's good enough for me, and I love it. And honestly, if this knife hadn't have come out, and I hadn't been able to pick up basically a custom Les George VECP with a hand ground Chad Nichols stainless Damascus, the Demco would have been the best knife. But this knife is just so good. It is so smooth. It's almost just ridiculous. Smoother than a Chris Reeve. Yeah, I've just fallen more and more for this knife. I like Chad Nichols Damascus. The stainless is AEBL and 440. I've cut a lot of plastic with this already. Obviously boxes and tape and stuff, but it just doesn't show. It just doesn't show at all, and I really, really enjoy that. It makes it able to be EDC'd, and win-win. This is by far, it is not by far, but it is my favorite knife of the year. I just can't stop playing with it, and any one of these is incredible. As far as I would say, any knife that everyone should pick up, well, I'd probably say that's in the top 4. The stovepipe is questionable. It's very specific. Still a great knife, but any one of these I'd say could be the last knife I ever have, and I'd be happy with for the rest of my life as far as folders go. Without a doubt, absolutely incredible. I feel like everyone should own at least one of these. They're high-end, they're awesome, they'll last you a lifetime, and I'm really excited to get this. I want to get some titanium scales for the Atom. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a game changer. It may be my favorite knife after that. I don't know. Probably not. It's going to be hard to beat the smoothness of this. It's just so good. Not even left-handed. Not even left-handed. And it's just so smooth. I just can't stop. Everything's just perfect on this knife. It just really is. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Les George. Well, I guess the clip is not the best. There's got to be some downside. Nothing can be perfect. If this had a deep carry clip, oh, my goodness, it would be the best knife out there. Of course, then again, if the Demco did, it'd be 50-50 split. Either way, gosh, I love this. These are my top 5 favorite folders of the year. Like, subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Really helps the channel out. And honestly, that's the Merry Christmas that'd give me a nice Merry Christmas. I would highly appreciate it. But anyway, it's right around the corner. I wish you all a Merry Christmas. Have a great 2023. I think this is going to be my last video of the year. Who knows? I'm amazed I got this one in. But super excited. Have a great one, and I will catch you on the next one.